Hi, I'm Joshua. I'm one of the co-owner of Bali Reef Aquarium. And now we're going to talk about one of the largest projects of the year, the first cylindrical coral aquarium that is located in Nusa Dua in one of the 5-star resorts in Bali. Now we're going to check it out. The first coral cylindrical aquarium is going to be located in the Beach House restaurant in one of the 5-star hotels in Bali. And it's going to be the centerpiece where people can enjoy and experience the beauty of the Nusantara Maritime. So currently we're doing the first cleaning. So we have been cycling this aquarium for 2 or 3 weeks. And as you know, there's plenty of algae growing out, and that's the normal process of it. So we're still trying to get the balance of the ecosystem. Afterwards, all the algae will subside and then the coral will grow better. After the first cleaning of the aquarium, we're going to do the first planting of the coral. So we have many various coral, soft coral and hard coral, which we will plant today. There's going to be like 4 to 5 planting, and we're going to plant slowly so we don't mess up the ecosystem. We can find the balance easily. So the initial concept of the aquarium is to highlight the biodiversity of Indonesian maritime livestock, the coral and all, as well as the marine fishes. We want to show many different species and many varieties that is endemic to Indonesia so that it becomes a Nusantara aquarium. Now, what we're doing is the acclimation process. We're bringing the fish and the coral and we're going to put it inside the water within the plastics for 15 minutes at least. So we get the temperature to stabilize, to get the same temperature. And afterwards, we're going to open the plastic slowly and get the corals and the fish out. After the cleaning process, we make sure the water parameter is as per standard. And then we start planting our coral. Most of our coral will be the hard coral and the soft coral from Euphilia, zoanthid, and also Sinularia species. And we're going to add them as an ornamental, an additional value to the aquarium so that we can actually show, because these coral are usually known in Indonesian water. We're going to plant and add 20 to 30% of the total population of fishes and coral, which we will continuously adding 20 to 30% weekly until we reach final population of 100%. Hi! So now we're on the second stage of our cylindrical aquarium. What's the differences between the first stage? We actually have already planted many of the corals and we already added more varieties of fish and biota. Our second stage, we managed to plant and add 70% of the total plant biota. Now we're waiting for the fish and coral to acclimate into the water parameter, and we're going to make sure that it's the same with the ocean. Later on, we're planning so that most of the coral will encrust on our plant structure and they can cover most of the surface area. On the next planting, we're going to add more of the green star polyp, many encrusting coral, as well as many varieties of pelagic fish, so that it can give a very natural and fulfilling aquarium. The difficulties of building this aquarium and concepting it is not because this is just an aquarium. The owner specifically want to have a coral aquarium. Coral aquarium have a particular parameter design. They also require a very high and complex flow rate as well as temperature that is stable. We also need to make sure that this aquarium is earthquake proof and have the redundancy requirement so that if anything happens, everything inside is still going to be survived. Personally, my favorite part of this aquarium is the feature of the natural contour design of the reefscape. We want to make sure that the contour provide the similar feels with the reef when you dive underwater, as well lots of cave system where the fish can hide. Secondly, we make sure that flow rate design is high, where it stimulates the real ocean waves, where the fish can be swimming naturally, as well as the coral have a very vivid and high movement inside the aquarium. Lastly, one of the features that I love is especially the ambience lighting that not only provides the photosynthetic requirement, but also different lighting during the day. Bright sunlight during the day, as well as moonlight during the night, where it still can shine on the coral give its coloration even though it's much dimmer than the lighting throughout the day. If you ever dream of having this aquatic beauty in this paradise island, we can concept it for you, build it, and maintain it as well with our services and external curatorial from Bali Reef Aquarium.